Hello, it's Marcy Regan here, and I'm delighted to be coming to you to share some wisdom based actually on my own personal experience this week. And I really feel it'll be a reminder because maybe you know this, but do you actually invoke the power of prayer and the power of asking for help, both, energetically, spiritually, and physically asking for help? And I really felt called as an ancient divine feminine, teacher and spiritual mentor to remind you in every area of your life, even in your business, the power of prayer, the power of the divine. And I'm actually finding that this aspect is becoming more and more important in today's world because we are creating the new paradigm. We are experiencing a shift from the third dimensional, fixed, limited, struggling, denials. Oh, Coco, there's Coco. Yes, I'm going to be talking about you, Coco. That's Coco, which is part of my story. He's part of my story in a minute. He's so cute. And the power also even of just animals, like just how connected they are. They know that I'm going to be talking about them and they're coming up because I can see now Caramel coming over as well. So here's my story. And before I was interrupted by Coco, why this is important is because when we're moving over to this new earth is about greater divine connection. It's about abundance, about claiming your divine right, that the divine always has your highest good in mind. It's about vibration. It's about raising your vibration, and it's about claiming that your divine right, that everything is working out in divine and perfect order for your highest good, always, always, always. So I feel this is important because quite often we can be in the soup, we can be in the story, but do we really ask for help? You're trying to figure it out yourself. And I really, really feel that if you let go and let God, let the divine support you and come back to what the ancients knew, the ancient divine feminine goddesses, the ancient divine priestesses, priests, they knew about the power of divine connection through the channel of prayer, meditation, healing, and really connecting in with that field, that infinite field of potentiality. So I share in Divinely Prosper and our philosophy, because it's like we have a kind of a different language in there, our words, the way we speak, the way we, I think, operate in life, is that there are absolutely no problems. There are only opportunities. So again, when you change your perspective, you literally get another result. And that's why in Divinely Prosper, the majority of the women are really, really changing their life. They're getting messages saying, oh my God, I'm living my dream life, my life, like a life that's beyond even their dreams. And my lesson anyway this week was, we had these two little kittens, and I woke up on Tuesday morning and we went into the room to them, and poor Coco was literally on the floor. I thought he was dead, actually, motionless. And Caramel was walking as if he was drunk. So they obviously have eaten something toxic, poisonous. I was still trying to figure out what it is. We're in this house 2 months, and we have those kittens 5-6 weeks, so they're still in the same area, so really not sure what they ate. Anyway, that's by the by. So I was like, okay, what can we do in this situation? So straight away, I got my Healy bioresonance device. I put on the program, animal program, and I put it on Coco. And I tried to get them to, I was putting a teaspoon of water into Coco, and I was trying to get a Caramel to take water as well. Anyway, I rang the neighbor because I still don't really know any vets, whatever, around here. And she came to the house and said, yeah, you know, she checked actually. I didn't know that. To check to see if your little kitten is still alive, that you hit their little nose. And he responded. So she said, he's still breathing, he's still okay. But he was kind of half hot, half cold as well. So I really wasn't sure. Anyway, I was like, divine source of the highest consciousness, please, please help you know, heal this kitten. And me and the kids, my husband, were sitting there with our hands. So I said, right, guys, let's send healing to the kittens. So we started sending healing to the kittens. And then at 8:30, I rang the vet and the vet said, come straight in. The vet took one look at poor Coco and said, oh my God, right, we'll do our best. We'll give you a ring. So I went into Divinely Prosper. There they are now playing. I went into the Divinely Prosper community, which is a community of highly spiritually advanced women who are really together. They are, you know, when we have issues or when we need any support, we're sending healing, we're visualizing, we're there for each other, we're creating this love-based culture, we're doing business very much in the ancient divine feminine way, we're working with the energetics continuously, and we're transforming lives on a very high level. And this is working with Goddess Isis. So when I went to them, I put a picture in and I said, ladies, please, please, please send healing and see these kittens in full health. So we continued with the healing. I also did integrated energy therapy. I was doing angel heart links to, because I'm a master in IET, to the kittens, and particularly Coco. I was giving him much more attention because he was in a much more serious state. And anyway, at 6 o'clock, I got a call from the vet saying that Caramel was actually good to go, that he's totally fine. They'd given them an infusion, and they also had given him charbon to take to clear any toxins out of his little system. And he was totally fine. So I went back into Divinely Prosperous to give an update and said, keep the healing going. And, you know, this also reminds me of, like, we have been told, we've been given the secret of how to live, you know, a life of flow and divine connection. And it's like, ask and you shall receive. Seek, so go. So I was like, okay, what can I do? You know, so I went seeking, and I thought I'll go into Divinely Prosper and I'll ask for healing. Ask and it's given to you, okay? So it's like, so simple, but do we do it often enough? Anyway, next morning I rang and they said, actually, she said to me the night before, she said, yeah, we'll make a decision, she said, about Coco. It's not good. We'll give him the night and we will see how we go, right? So I was, again, during the night, sending the angel heartlings, really seeing Coco healed. And when I rang the next morning, she said, he's actually improved. Ring us later on in the day and we will see how we go. So I went back into Divinely Prosper and said, can you send another round of healing as a collective? And at 11:30, I got a call saying, Coco is able to go home. And so what I see here is a lesson. First of all, I feel it's a miracle. I feel it's a complete miracle. And I have said from the very beginning in January 2022, the guidance that's coming for me is, and to pass on to ye, is that we're in a completely different vibration. We're in a completely different world, even though it may not look that, but we can see the changing of the world. And so therefore, the impossible has become possible. But you've got to be in alignment with the vibration of, and the mystery and the understanding of the wisdom of how the ancient divine feminine frequency works, and the fifth dimensional way of living and way of being. It's like a completely different operating system. And so I'm here to remind you that whatever you're going through, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, because even if everything is going great for you, you can ask for more, right? There's more where that came from. So it's really allowing the avalanche of abundance, of support, of divine connection, of really transforming a situation in your life to a higher level of reality. And that's basically what happened, I feel, this week. So I'm here to share with you and to remind you about the power of prayer and the power of your divine connection and the power of asking for help, and also the power of who you are spending your most time with. So if you be mindful about you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with most, okay? And so when you're surrounded in an environment with high frequency women with advanced spiritual capabilities, who are, way showers, change makers, who are not doing what everybody else is doing, who are doing things very different, and who have the trust in themselves and the trust in the divine connection, that they're literally taking leaps and walking in a whole other frequency, because this is like a whole new world. So what we're going to do today is, to kind of close this, we're going to connect in with prayer. And I'm going to ask Goddess Isis, I have my Goddess Isis deck here, I'm going to ask her to give a message to you that's going to help you in your life. Okay, so let's take a breath in, and on the out breath, surrender. And let's take another breath in. And on the out breath, I just want you to let go of any and all of other people's energies through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. I want you to take another breath in, and on this out breath, I want you to let go of any perceptions that you may have consciously and unconsciously that are no longer serving you to live a life of flow, divine connection, abundance, miracles. Lovely. I want you to take another breath in, and on this out breath, I would just want you to gently land into your heart, which is your soul's portal. And now I just, by intention, I just want you to connect straight down from your heart, saying, I'm connecting straight down into the heart of Mother Earth, feeling your feet being pulled like magnets, being pulled from the soles of your feet. That's also going to straight away activate your base chakra, your sacral and your solar plexus, grounding into the heart of Mother Earth. And it's going right through down your Earth star, which is 16 inches below the soles of your feet. And feel your energy start to steady. And now we're going to call in, we're going to reach up, and we're going to call in pure absolute divine love of the highest consciousness to just pour down in through your soul star, into the crown of your head, into your mind, down the back of your head, right down through every part. It's like this pure absolute divine love of the highest consciousness is pouring down through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into your energy, deep down into the heart of Mother Earth. And it's expanding into your field, into the room you're in, the home you're in, the street you're in, the country you're in, and out through the whole wide world and beyond, and out to the galaxies. And now we're going to connect up. We're going to really, you can bring your hands in a prayer position if you want, or you can do whatever, where, like, our hands are extremely powerful. Our hands, wherever you want to put your hands, I just feel I want to put mine here. And we're just going to give thanks. We're going to give thanks to Divine Source. Divine Source, thank you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the encouragement. Thank you for all the love, the healing, the guidance. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for everything that's taken you to this point. And now we ask for support. So you can ask, I'm asking for help with whatever this is. I'm asking for guidance for whatever this is. In my life, in my business. And just feel that being offered up. You feel the energy. Feeling all of your guides around you. Feeling the diva of your business around you. Feeling Goddess Isis, the ancient divine feminine goddess. We're going to ask Goddess Isis for a message around the topic that I've just shared with you and about prayer that is important for you to know right now. Ladies and guys, Mother of life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. Absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to read this message and we'll do the incantation. We can sometimes fall, there we go, into existing and being rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable, but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold, brave, and open your arms to receive. So we're going to do the invocation, and this will help you receive the assistance, will help you take the great leaps that are being called for every single one of us at this time, okay? So we're moving away from existence into thriving, okay? So no more living at life, it's thriving. So you'll repeat after me. I call to the Blessed Mother of life. Gift me with boldness, courage, and love. Help me let go of the past. Help me surrender the ways I have shrunk back from life. To protect and hide parts of me that were hard to deal with. Let me know the fullness of life, love and acceptance of myself and others. Let me just be with you without pretense or hiding. Help me grow joyfully and be myself in the world. I accept your help in unconditional love now. Life flows through me, full and unique. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So crossing your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. And so that is what I'm coming today with. I'd love to hear what your takeaways were from that. What are you going to do differently? And if you're ready to work either with me on a private basis, or you would love to be part of a high frequency container where we really are changing how to thrive in the world, and we are creating collectively a heart-based culture, walking with the ancient divine feminine way of living, the ancient divine feminine principles. And there are miracles happening in the space because we are creating the field, that field of consciousness. So if that's something that you would like to be around, heart-centered, loving, kind women who are spiritually connected, who have done enough work in themselves, whereby they really want the best for each other. There is no competition. We really are, we have the same interest in each other as if, and our businesses and their businesses as if it was their own. So we, as a result, are really making quantum leaps, both personally, professionally, and it really is an amazing, amazing place to be. And also it's a place as well to keep anchoring in. So not to be taken out of the vortex, to be taken fully in continuously and grounding. And then you embody more of that light, you embody more of that reality. And therefore you actually start experiencing a completely different way of living. I'll put the link in the this video. And I also put the link of the Healy if you want to check it out, because it's really an amazing tool. All right, take care. Love you. Bye.